The feds are getting ready to charge Yo Gotti and Black Youngster for Young Dolph because they know they were the main guys that were beefing with Young Dolph for the past 5 to 6 years, and they connected the dots and they found out Yo Gotti, he's connected through his brother Big Jook, who got hit up and basically got taken out as a revenge for the plot and the setup of Young Dolph. And they were working together. The money trail leads, the paper trail leads from Big Jook, Yo Gotti's brother, to directly to Yo Gotti, and they was using CMG. Basically, that's why the RICO Act is coming out for them, because they know that because Yo Gotti wrote the check to his brother to put the money on Dolph's head allegedly, then it basically comes back to the whole entire CMG, and everybody gets thrown in on this. That's why they did the RICO, and this is the same exact way as YSL did. They're trying to use the lyrics against them because they have multiple diss songs for Dolph. And if you guys are rocking with Young Dolph and y'all day one Dolph supporters, I want you to go ahead, let me know where you from. Put Dolph emojis in the comment section. Put LLYD for Long Live Young Dolph. They know Black Youngster, he's connected through multiple ways. First of all, the Getaway car, that's actually Black Youngster's girlfriend's car. They thought it was supposed to be this car that got taken from a gas station and everything, but they came out, MPD came out in a report, and they said that that's not the same car that was taken in Covington from the gas station, that the blonde girl said that she left her car running and somebody took it. It's not the same car as what they used as the Getaway car at the Makita's cookie shop to try to drive off the scene after they just set up Young Dolph, and they shot out the windows and everything like that in front of that restaurant. So what ended up happening is that they ended up finding out that that car was one of Black Youngster's ex-girlfriends, and so this is what they was using as a hot car in case they needed to do something, they needed to hit the road for some thing, and that's the one that they would use. And so they used it in the Young Dolph thing. The investigators and the detectives did a lot of work to backtrack and literally have that lead to Black Youngster, because now it has the probable cause. They know that the footage is out there that shows that there were people like Yo Gotti and Black Youngster was allegedly on the scene at Young Dolph. There was one of their cars in a black Bentley. They all pulled up in the black Bentley. They had Govan Hernandez driving. Govan Hernandez got picked up as being the mastermind of the Young Dolph plot. They paid him to take the hit. They paid Govan to take the fall so that Yo Gotti doesn't end up getting in trouble by the feds. Same thing with everybody else. This is why they were using Yo Gotti's brother Big Jook and Govan Hernandez, Yo Gotti's manager, to pretty much take the fall for a lot of the street stuff that happens with the CMG artists, especially Yo Gotti and his beef with Young Dolph. Everybody knows that the Young Dolph Yo Gotti beef has been going on for so many years, and that this is the reason why everything even happened, and it's due to the fact that even though Yo Gotti's getting millions of dollars and he has his own lane and Dolph has his own lane, Yo Gotti and them were still jealous of Young Dolph because he won the whole entire Memphis over by being the king of Memphis. They were jealous of him. They wanted to be the kings of something, and they couldn't do it as long as Dolph was still around. So they formulated a plot, got all together, drew up a chalkboard, and it took a lot of people to cooperate to try to take out Young Dolph. They were trying to basically pay every little person to do their little part and everything, but that ended up backfiring because all the people that got caught, they ended up on snitching on each other, and it basically got everybody caught red-handed. The plan got thrown out the window. Everyone was supposed to get in trouble for what they did and then basically not tell and everything, but they all told to get a lesser sentence because they don't want it. They're not the ones who drew up the idea to do this. They was just doing it for bread. They didn't even think they was gonna get caught, but then the feds came knocking because they're trying to make an example out of this. They can't just let somebody as big as Young Dolph in the city that he's king of Memphis at get taken out like that and they don't solve it. That's why they're about to solve this. If you guys want the Young Dolph case to be solved, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think about Yo Gotti versus the Young Dolph beef, because they already made the connection that Black Youngster, when he went and tried to he turned himself in for the situation with the 100 shots with Young Dolph back when Young Dolph had the Sprinter van. And so ever since then, this is when the MPD and the feds been keeping tabs on Black Youngster, Yo Gotti, and the entire CMG because they knew they were using people to try to go and further the beef between Yo Gotti and Young Dolph. They kept trying to make situations happen. They kept trying to make some type of altercation where they would end up fighting, or it would be a whole battle and everything on the streets, and ricochets flying and rounds flying everywhere. And so this is what they always tried to do. And even Govan Hernandez, he got a whole charge and basically got interrogated, and he was considered a suspect with Dolph getting hit up in LA. So they tried him multiple times. Now the feds, they know this. They've been paying attention to that. So they put all those three together. They made a connection between Yo Gotti, Black Youngster, and Govan, and how all three of them were basically involved in these incidents where it's the beef is coming from Yo Gotti, but the street action and the physical stuff is coming from Black Youngster and Govan. So they basically looking at it that Yo Gotti was paying Black Youngster and Govan to do these things allegedly, and this is why they're the ones that's doing it and not Yo Gotti. Because a lot of the rappers, they always talk a good talk about how they the toughest guy and that they will go and do it themselves and that you could catch hands with them and this, that, and the third. But here's the thing with Yo Gotti, he don't want to get his hands dirty. He can't go outside and slide on Dolph himself. He would end up not knowing what to do. So this is why he had to bring in like real street dudes like Black Youngster, crash test dummies, because then they don't think before they act. So that way Yo Gotti and them, or whoever the fact, could tell them, go take this person out, go do that, go get them, and then they'll just go and do it, and they don't even have to get paid. And so that's why a lot of people use the crash test dummies to take care of their problems, and this is one of those examples. So that's why they're going to connect and draw back how Black Youngster, Govan are all ended up getting paid by Yo Gotti anyways, and this is why they're going to do the RICO on CMG. And that's why Jay-Z was trying to sell CMG for $50 million, and he was shopping it around, because then that way he could get disconnected from the RICO charge. He don't even want his name being next to Yo Gotti's name. Everybody from CMG, they don't want to be in the RICO and is trying to make sure they don't get in trouble, they're leaving CMG. Black Youngster left CMG, especially after his brother got hit up. He felt like they got his brother hit up for him, because of the fact that they were scared Black Youngster was going to tell on CMG. He didn't show up to none of the meetings for a while. He wasn't talking to Yo Gotti. He ended up blocking all their numbers and everything. And then once his brother got hit up, he said he was going to, the next time he comes back to Memphis, he's crashing out on everybody. He's crashing out on his old boss, Yo Gotti. He's crashing out on his old friends, Moneybaggyo, Glorilla, and all of them. And he's not feeling sorry about it, because they took his brother out because they thought Black Youngster was going to snitch. And this is the same reason they took out Big Jook, because they thought he was going to tell on Yo Gotti. So they went ahead and got him before he would go and meet with them to do another testimony, to pretty much give an affidavit of all the things that happened that day. And so this whole thing is a revolving door situation, and we know for a fact that they're going to solve the Young Dolph case. And if you guys want justice for Young Dolph, go ahead and like this video, comment long live Young Dolph, comment justice for Dolph and everything, because they're getting closer and closer to it. The trial is about to start. They're going to start subpoenaing everybody from the cookie shop. They're going to subpoena the witnesses, Maurice Hill. Everyone's going to have to come, including the people who were in that Bentley truck. They want to know who was in that, and they want to know what the whereabouts of Yo Gotti and all of them were at that time, because their alibis didn't add up. They tried to say that they were already on a flight to Atlanta, but when everybody looked at Yo Gotti's Instagram, he was still driving to the airport in Memphis when everything went down. And this is why they seen that Bentley truck from that moneybaggyo and them drive, and CMG in the music videos. They seen that Bentley truck literally driving by Makita's cookie shop, where Young Dolph got hit up as the Getaway car is escaping, with Young Dolph brother trying to like hit it so that he could bust the tire to make them stop, so that they could come and get them and hold them accountable. And at the same time, here goes Young Dolph ops, Moneybaggyo, Yo Gotti, Black Youngster, Govan, and everybody else riding in the Bentley truck in front of Airways, like Big Jook driving and everything. And this is why they're going to pretty much subpoena them and bring them forward, because they all got caught and it's all coming down now. They should have never messed with Young Dolph, and they about to get the justice for Young Dolph.